Well, throughout this first full week of the new year, we are focusing on good health, giving you ideas and insight to help us all find our way to a healthier lifestyle. So many New Year's resolutions involve diet and exercise, but oftentimes those good intentions go by the wayside after a few weeks. This morning we have Kandra Scott here with us, co-owner of TrvFit of Johnson City. Kandra, great to have you on the show.
It's nice to be here. I'm happy.
Well, happy New Year to you. I know, of course, you've been in the world of personal training for several years now, so you, of course, know what happens as January 1st hits.
For sure. It's that time of year when people want to get dedicated, motivated, and make a plan for the rest of the year, and whether they stick to it or not is that's the important part.
Absolutely. And so you have these people coming in and all with good intentions, but there really needs to be that follow through. How do you navigate them down that journey to make sure that it's successful?
It's all about building a friendship, relationship, and a community through fitness. It's about follow up with your clients, with your people that come to your classes. It's letting them know that they've invested in us, so we invest right back to them, because their fit journey is important to us. That's the reason we're here. This is the reason we're doing it. So
absolutely. And so many times the intentions are there. Does it take something sort of monumental to get them to have that sort of aha moment that it becomes more of a lifestyle change?
Sometimes I think it takes somebody might wake up one morning and it clicks and they're just like ready to get going, and they stick with it, they make it a lifestyle. And then sometimes you have people that may really go through a life change or an experience that might really just change their situation, and it kind of opens their eyes. They wake up and they're like, okay, I need to do this. My health is important, because we tend to invest in a lot of other things instead of our health, and that always ends up catching up to us. So
absolutely. Couldn't agree more. And it seems like, too, if they can stick with it through those first couple of weeks, once they start getting and seeing some of these results, it sort of becomes easier.
I always tell my clients and the people that we tend to work out with weekly, the first month is always the hardest. It's your body getting used to a routine. You're going to be sore, but you will find yourself sleeping better. And then you will find yourself feeling stronger and just feeling better. And then that's when it usually clicks that they can't do this just one day a week. They want to get on a routine, and then they find themselves just an all-around, they just feel better. And that's when it usually clicks to being a lifestyle change.
Absolutely. And that's so key. You really can physically see those changes in your life. It is so good for us in so many different ways.
Yes, it is. If you can slowly just find a routine, and I think it's important to find those people that are like-minded, that have the same goals or the same drive as you do, because accountability is important when it comes to this. So if you can find those coaches, those trainers, that gym, we say that we're a gym family, and that is so important when it comes to making a lifestyle change for the better and for the good and for the rest of your life.
Absolutely, and congratulations. I know you guys have been open really less than a month now, but very exciting, I'm sure, as you're welcoming members into the gym.
We are. We've got founding members that signed up with us before we even opened. We ran pop-ups through the summer just to get people over here to meet our coaches and our style of workouts and our classes. We're excited. We're getting good feedback, and we're building a community here in Johnson City. So we were here. Just come check us out. We'd love to have you, meet you.
Wonderful. What are some of the keys, do you think, to making this journey successful? What do you tell your clients in order to get them to make that motivation and have that change?
Well, the first step is just getting here, or making that first decision, doing it. And then if you can do it and then you start feeling better, then usually that's the key right there. It's just taking the first step. A lot of people be like, I'm going to do it Monday, or I'm going to do it Saturday, and then that Monday turns into the next Monday. And if you just got to set a date, hey, I'm going to do this, stick to it, and it usually you can find that you have a good outcome if you make a plan, and planning is important.
How important is diet when you're launching that exercise routine?
It's Very important. It's 70-80% of your results. If your diet, they say abs are built in the kitchen, and it's the truth. You can do your core work and your classes and your workouts, but if your diet does not follow up or match what you're trying to do as far as your training schedule, it's time you're putting in the gym that's wasted. And I don't really want to say waste, because working out no matter what is good cardiovascular wise. But if you have goals that you want to reach, your diet definitely needs to match up with your training.
And I would imagine too, that's sort of where that personal trainer comes in, is finding something that works for you where you're satisfied through the day, but you're also able to meet and achieve those goals that you've set.
Yes, it's always good to have that person to hold you accountable, not only with your workouts, but with your food. I try my best to keep up with my clients as far as asking what they're eating daily. I even have them send me pictures of what they're eating for lunch, just so it's a little bit more pressure when it comes to what they're putting in their mouth daily, just so I can see it.
Absolutely. And I would imagine education too is key when it comes to, there's some things that I think we grew up thinking it's healthy and it's good for us, when really when you're trying to get to those goals, it could be totally opposite.
Yes, what I've learned as a trainer and just in the fitness, me being fitness myself, things change. Nutrition changes. We find out new things every day. So keeping yourself educated on nutrition, on workouts is very important. And then having somebody as a coach or a trainer to kind of help you and educate you. And our job here, and as a coach and as a trainer, is to educate you as we train you or as we coach you. So when you're on your own one day, that you've learned something from us.
And I love that you said you really are building a community, because it seems like all other things, sometimes it takes a village, right?
It really does. Everybody needs somebody, right?
Yes.
So when it comes to fitness, you need those people you can fist pump at the end of the workout. Man, like, that stunk, but we suffered through it together.
Love it. I love it. And I love your background. Find the joy in the journey. Yes. I totally believe that. It's so true.
Yes, I tried to find some encouraging words that I can see daily, even for myself, because as a trainer, we have to find motivation too. We motivate everybody else, but I also need it, I need it too.
Awesome. Well, great to meet you. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. We'll give everybody the information on the gym and how they can get a hold of you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right. If you would like more information, you can find them on Facebook. You can also find their website. It is TrvFit in Johnson City.